So, children, do you know what this is? This is what I had for breakfast today. I had dosa and idli for breakfast today. What did you have for breakfast? Idli, dosa, puttu, very good. You had all these things for breakfast. And where did you get these things from? Your mother prepared it for you. For me also my mother prepared it. But how did your mother make all these things? She used rice and dal to make idli and dosa, isn't it? Do you know how your mother makes dosa batter? ദോശമാവ് എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന അറിയാവോ? She soaks the rice and dal in water and then she grinds it. And then she makes a batter and uses it to make dosa and idli. Now, where does she get this rice and dal from? From the shop? Then where does the shopkeeper get it from? He gets it from plants, right? Yes. The shopkeeper buys it from the farmer, and the farmer, he grows the plants that gave him rice and dal. What is this? This is a dress. Now, do you know where you get dresses from? Yeah, from a store. Very good. You go to the shop and you buy dresses, right? But where does the shopkeeper get the dress from? From the factory. And in the factory, do you know how these clothes are made? In the factory, they make it from clothes. And the clothes, he has to get thread. And the thread, he gets it from cotton plants. The cotton plants give us cotton, which is used to make thread, which is used to make cloth, and that is used for making our dresses. Now, do you know the plants also give us wood for doors and windows? Yes, our doors and windows are made of wood. And the plants, they give us the wood. So, what are the things that the plant give us? First, they give us food. Then, they give us clothes. And they also give us shelter. Right? And what happens when you have a cough or a cold? When you have a cough, what does your mother give you? Chukku kapi tharu, alle? Have you asked your mother, what is in it? ആ ചുക്ക് കാപ്പിയിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ അമ്മയുടെ അടുത്ത് ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? If you ask her, she will tell you that it has pepper and tulsi. So the plants, they also give us medicine. So can see what all things the plants are giving to us, right? The plants are giving us food, clothes, shelter, medicine. Now, let us see. Yes, the plants also give us something else. We studied in the last chapter that the plants, they use carbon dioxide in the air to prepare food. The plants take in carbon dioxide and then what do they give out? They give out oxygen. And we learned that the oxygen gas is taken by the animals while they breathe. So the plants also give us oxygen. So the plants, they give us many things, right? What are the things that the plants give us? They give us food. They give us food, oxygen, clothing, medicine, and shelter. They give us all these things. So, what will happen if there were no plants on earth? What will happen if there were no plants on earth? Then there will be no life. There will be no life on earth if there were no plants. So children, now we have learned the different things that a plant gives us, right? What are the things that a plant gives us? The plants give us food, clothing, shelter and medicine. Now come with me. Let's take a walk in the garden. Can you see this beautiful garden? Yes. There are different types of plants in this garden, right? There are different types of plants in this garden. Now last year you have learned about the different types of plants. Can you tell me what type of plant this is? It is a tall plant and it is very strong. What is it? Yes, it's a tree. Tall and strong plants are called trees. Tall and strong plants are called trees. Now, this is a coconut tree. Coconut tree is a very tall tree. And this is a mango tree. It is a medium height tree. Medium height means it is not very small, but it is not very tall also. Now the trees, they differ in their height. Coconut trees are very tall, while mango trees are medium height. The trees, they also differ in their shape. A peepal tree. A peepal tree is round, whereas this is an Ashoka tree. And what shape is it? Yes, very good. It's conical in shape. So, the branches and the leaves of the tree give shape to it. Tall and strong plants are called trees. The branches and the leaves of the trees give shape to it. Now, look here. Can you see this plant? It has beautiful red flowers. It's a hibiscus plant. Yes, chambarati. Is it tall like a tree? No. Is it strong like a tree? No. Now, there is another plant here. What is this plant? Yes, it's a rose plant. Rose plants and hibiscus plants, they are very short and bushy. Short and bushy plants are called? Yes, very good. Shrubs. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. Now look here. Can you see this small plant? This is a mint plant. And do you know what this is? This is a coriander plant. Now very small plants, they are called shrubs? No. What are they called as? Yes, herbs. Very small plants are called herbs. They are herbs. Now there are different types of plants, right? What are they? Trees. The tall and strong plants are called trees. Shrubs. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. And the last one is herbs. Very small plants are called herbs. Very small plants are called herbs. So these are the different types of plants. But now look here on the tree. Can you see a plant climbing up the tree? Yes, these plants have weak stems and they need a support to grow. Can you tell me what they are called as? They are called climbers. The climbers are plants with weak stems and they climb up by taking the support of other plants, sticks or walls. And now, climbers. Do you know an example of climbers? Money plant. Money plant is an example of climber. Now, what is this plant? It is growing along the ground because it has a weak stem. It can't stand upright. It is growing along the ground. അതിന് നേരെ നിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഭയങ്കര weak stem ആയതുകൊണ്ട്. What is it called as? Yes, it's called a creeper. Creepers. Example, pumpkin, watermelon, etc. So children, you all know the different types of plants. Tall and strong plants are called trees. Very tall and very strong plants. They are called as trees. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. And what are very small plants called? Yes, herbs. Very small plants are called herbs. Then we learned about climbers and creepers. Climbers are plants that are having a very weak stem. They have a weak stem. So they climb up with the help of other plants or stick or walls. They climb up by taking the support of other plants or wall. Now, what are the plants that grow along the ground called? The plants that grow along the ground are called creepers. Plants that grow along the ground are called creepers. Now I am going to show you some different types of plants in the garden. Okay, I am going to show you different types of plants. And I just want you to tell me what type it is. Now, what is this? Is it a shrub? No, it is very tall and it is very strong. So it is a tree. This is a tree. And what about this one? Yes, it is growing along the ground. So it is a creeper. It is growing along the ground. So it is a creeper. Now what about this one? Is it a herb? No. A tree? No. It is bushy, right? And it is short. So it is a shrub. It is bushy and short. So it is a shrub. And what about this plant? You can see it is growing up. It is climbing with the support of another plant. It is climbing up with the support of another plant. So it is a climber. This is a climber. It has a weak stem. Now this, it is a small plant. It is a very small plant. So it is a herb. And what about this one? Again, this one is growing along the ground. You can see it growing along the ground. So this is a creeper. It is a creeper. It is growing along the ground. This is a very tall and a strong tree. Yes, it's a tree. And this is small plant. So it is a herb. And what about this one? Again, you can see that it is climbing with the help of a stick. See, you can see. It is climbing with the help of a stick. It is taking the support of a stick. So it is a climber. And what about this one? It is short and bushy. So it is a shrub. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. And what about this one? Here again you can see that the plant is climbing up with the support of a wall. It is climbing up with the support of a wall. So it is a climber. Very good, children. It is a climber.